Ms. Hernandez, and welcome back for another math mini lesson. Today we are learning about 3D shapes, and our goal or objective is to be able to identify 3D shapes by name, and that includes cones, cubes, cylinder, and spheres. So what does it mean if something is 3D? Well, if something is 3D, that means it is not flat. It comes out at you. It's three-dimensional. Let's go ahead and talk about the 4 3D shapes we're going to learn about. The first 3D shape we're going to learn about is the cone. Cones are shapes that have a circle at one end and they come to a point at the other end. Here are some objects that I found in my home that are shaped like a cone. The first object I found was this icing tip. Now, you can see that this icing tip, it has a circle at one end, and on the other end it comes to a point. This is a cone. The other object I found that is shaped like a coin is this funnel. Now, a funnel is something that you would use while you're cooking, just like the icing tip. But this funnel is not shaped perfectly like a cone. It does have a circle at one end and comes kind of to a point at the other end, but it's not a perfect cone. However, it is an object that I found that is shaped almost exactly like a cone. Now let's talk about cubes. A cube is a shape that is made by 6 equal squares put together. So kind of like a box. If you think of a box, you're thinking of a cube. Here are some objects that I found in my house that look a lot like a cube. First, I found this picture frame, and it has me and my siblings' Easter pictures in it from a long time ago. Now you can see that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's a square on the bottom and a square at the top. Now it has extra stuff on it, so again, this is not a perfect cube, but it's kind of shaped like a cube, and you can see that it looks a lot like a box, and that's all a cube is. It's just a box. The 2 other objects I found that are shaped like cubes are this food container, and you can see that it's shaped kind of like a cube because it's got squares all over it, and that's what a cube is. A cube is an object made up of 6 equal squares. Now this is not a perfect cube, but it's an object that I found that was most like a cube. And this tissue box is also shaped like a cube. As you can see, it's got squares all over it. It has a cutout at the top, but mainly it's made of squares, and that makes it a cube. Let's talk about cylinders. Cylinders have straight parallel sides and a circle at either end. Here are some objects that I found shaped like cylinders in my home. First, I found this pickle jar. This pickle jar has straight parallel sides, a circle on the top, and a circle on the bottom. This is a cylinder. The next object I found that is shaped like a cylinder is this cup. Most cups are shaped like cylinders. They have straight parallel sides, a circle at the top, and a circle at the bottom. This cup is a cylinder. The last 3D shape we're going to learn about are spheres. Now, this is such a hard word to say, so let's practice saying it together. Sphere. Sphere is spelled S-P-H-E-R-E. They were really trying to trick us when they wrote that word. Sphere. A sphere is identified as a round, solid figure. So if you're thinking of a ball, you're thinking of a sphere. And that's the first object that I found in my house shaped like a sphere. This is my dog's ball. He plays with this all the time. As you can see, it's round and it's solid. This is a sphere. The next object I found that was shaped like a sphere was this ball of yarn. As you can see, this ball of yarn is really round. This ball of yarn is shaped like a sphere. So today we learned about 4 different 3D shapes. We learned about cones, cubes, cylinders, and spheres. Our goal is to be able to identify these 3D shapes by name. So take a look around your house and try to find as many 3D shapes as you can. Find some cones, some cubes, some cylinders, and some spheres. Happy learning and have a great week.